Okay, I'll call this village board meeting for May 6, 2019 to order. Roll call, please.
Joe Zitzelberger.
Here.
Sue Springman. Bill Random.
Here.
Chris Zellner.
Here.
Bill Willems.
Here.
Aaron Moran. Gary Hertzberg.
Here.
Okay, first thing we have is confirmation of open meeting compliance. Caitlin?
I can confirm that the draft agenda was published in the Waunakee Tribune on May 2nd. The final agenda was posted on May 1st at all 3 village posting locations. A final copy of the agenda and meeting packet were made available online on May 1st, and the impact fee public hearing notice was published in the newspaper as a Class 1 notice on April 25th.
Okay, thank you. Next, we have consent agenda. Would anybody like anything pulled? I'd look for a motion.
Would approve, go ahead.
Motion by Bill Random,
Second.
second by Phil Williams. Okay, I'll call a question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, ayes have it. Public comment, is there anyone here who'd like to address the board on an issue that's not on the agenda for this evening? Go ahead.
I just wanted to say something about the progress at the library. It's coming along great. If people haven't been down there to see it, perhaps they should go past and see how well it's coming along. And I want to thank the board and the staff for all the work that they put into that project. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Any other comments? Adam, anything? Todd usually says something here.
Todd sends his regards from Europe.
Okay. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay.
The best one yet.
Okay, next we've got under presentations, approved proclamation declaring Poppy Day. So I'd look for a motion on that.
Second.
Bill Random, second by Gary Hertzberg. Call the question, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, ayes have it. Is there somebody here from,
Yes, for sure.
Yes.
you can all come up,
Come
sure.
on.
Hello, hi, Chris Zellner.
Diane Fanoff, I'm the
Diane,
president of
nice
the
to meet you.
auxiliary.
Awesome. Hi, how are you today? Fine, nice to meet you.
Joyce Andrus?
Joyce?
Where are my keys, sir?
Hi, nice to meet you. Okay,
They were inside.
I feel like I'm surrounded. Okay.
Space Cadet.
Proclamation declaring May 11th, 2019 as Poppy Day. Can everybody be seen back there? Okay. Whereas America is the land of freedom, preserved and protected willingly and freely by citizen soldiers, and whereas millions who have answered the call to arms have died on the field of battle, and whereas a nation at peace must be reminded of the price of war and the debt owed to those who have died in war. And whereas the red poppy has been designated as a symbol of sacrifice of lives in all wars, and whereas the American Legion Auxiliary and its Waunakee Unit 360 have pledged to remind America annually of this debt through the distribution of the memorial flower, now therefore be it resolved, the Village Board of the Village of Waunakee declares the week of May 11th, 2019 as Poppy Day, and asks that all citizens pay tribute to those who have made the ultimate sacrifice in the name of freedom by wearing the memorial poppy on this day. Passed and adopted this 6th day of May, 2018. Congratulations to all of you. She already sat down. Here's your paper, and then
Copy for you.
you get the pen that goes with that signing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys very
Thank
much
you
for
so
coming
much.
tonight.
Yes, thanks.
Thank
I just toured all the beaches from the
Thank you again.
invasion.
Okay, absolutely.
Do you want to get a picture? Maybe right,
You want to find a picture?
Yeah.
yeah, I'll shoot right in front of the Waunakee.
Cemeteries,
Sure, okay.
site.
Roberta, you want to take that?
can stand in front of it.
Seeing a different side of you now.
I know. You're so cute.
How's that?
Sorry.
Technology.
Yeah.
Well, I was already sending the other one myself.
For this one, I would, but it would be bad.
Friday, Thursday and Friday, I toured all
Thanks
the
for smiling,
all the
staring at me
beachheads
so long.
and a battle, and one of the cemeteries. Good friends.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah.
And you're here?
Got back
Thank
last
you.
night.
I'd be resting still.
Okay, next we have Public hearing and discussing, take action to approve resolution of updating park impact fees. Who's presenting this one?
I'm gonna
Brenda?
start, and Sue's gonna jump in if we need her. In your packet, was the resolution updating the park impact fees. Just a little bit of background. Our original impact fee study was done back in 2001, and after that, each year, it was reviewed and updated annually. And then shortly after I got here, Sue and I decided it might be time for a new study. And so we had that done in 2017. That study was completed, and we adopted the revised ordinance in February of 2018. And now we're to the part where we update it annually. We review the calculation, as has been the village's practice, for the past 18 years or so. Let's see. Oh, just the only other thing I wanted to say is that the methodology that we used back in 2017, the way that we calculate this, it's based on the cost of village-funded parks, not any parks that were donated by a developer. So it's really tries to capture how much it costs the village to build or improve a park. And anything to add, Sue?
Questions?
Okay, I'll open up the public hearing for it. Anybody who would like to address the board on this issue? Okay, then I'll close the public hearing. Board members, any comments or motions?
Well, the park committee wholeheartedly endorses this change, and it's in line with what we've done in the past. So I would move we approve the 2019 park impact fees as presented by staff.
Okay, motion by Phil Willems,
I'll second.
second by Bill Random. Is there any other comments?
Just one thing I wanted to add, these would go into effect June 1st of 2019. That's how it's been in the past.
Okay, thank you. Okay, then I guess I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Okay, license and permits. Discuss and take action on operator license application for Alyssa Hightower.
Staff recommends denial of the operator application from Alyssa Hightower, consistent with the policy for review of operator license applications.
Okay, do we have a motion to that effect?
I'll move to deny the operator license.
Okay, motion by Joe Zitzelberger,
I'll second.
second by Gary Hertzberg. Any other comments? Call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Next, under new business, we have discuss and take action on resolution supporting Census 2020 initiatives.
Yes, so, thank you. How was it, a couple of weeks, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago? Caitlin, Todd, and I met with a representative from the census, just kind of having an initial conversation regarding the starting of that process. And as a part of their typical process, they have the village pass a resolution in support of their efforts. And so what you're looking at is a resolution supporting those efforts, but also, I believe, creating a ad hoc committee, a complete count committee, to be, kind of oversee those efforts. It's our intention to have our part of the census, at least our support of it, to come out of Caitlin's office, the city clerk's office, and Todd's office, the city administrator's office, village administrator's office, to help support those efforts. So that's the resolution you have in front of you.
Okay. Board members, any questions? Or comments?
Don't have much choice, do we?
I'd make a motion to approve the resolution as presented.
Motion by Gary Hertzberg,
Second.
second by Joe Zitzelberger. Any other comments? Call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Next, discuss and take action on amended motion for the annexation ordinance related to Woodland Crest Development, which includes the Hy-Vee grocery store project at the southeast corner of Highway Q and Woodland Drive.
So at the April 15th Village Board meeting, we approved an annexation ordinance related to the Woodland Crest property. And one of the there were conditions that were placed on the approval of the annexation ordinance, including execution of agreements by May 15th. We subsequently met with the developer and the property owner, and they had a request that was to condition the annexation upon the sale of the property, which is something that we've done in the past at the village. And had we known of this request prior to the April 15th board meeting, we would have had the motion for approval of the annexation ordinance to be as it's currently stated on page 84 of your packet. And so this is just a procedural issue. It's not, this does not disrupt their schedule. They're still planning on moving forward in the same way they had before our April 15th meeting. But in light of their request, and the closing is likely to happen in June, we felt like we just needed to bring this back here and clarify what our motion will be, assuming you agree with it. So there is a recommended motion on page 84 of your packet that incorporates the conditions that relate to the execution of the agreements and the acquisition of the property. And so staff would recommend that we adopt that motion.
Questions for Brian? For any of you? Okay, then I'd look for a motion.
I recommend we approve the annexation ordinance condition on the execution of the agreement and the rest of the stated.
Motion. Okay, we have a motion by Phil Willems. Do we have a second to that?
I'll second.
Second by Bill Randall. Okay, any other comments or questions? Okay, I'll call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Third, we have discuss and take action on 2019-20 committee appointments.
Included in your seat are your recommended appointments.
Okay, so I put these out to Caitlin about when the packet was being done last week, and asked for if there was any other feedback. I didn't receive any from any of the board members. So unless anybody has any objections, or would like to see something different, I'd look for a motion on these appointments.
I'll move to approve the 2019-2020 committee appointments.
Okay.
as listed.
Motion by Joseph DeBerger, second by Gary Hertzberg. Any other comments? Call the question. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Our official oaths that are sitting in front of us, do we need to,
We'll do that after.
right after?
Mhm.
So we should close out the meeting?
Yep.
And then, okay, last
Move to adjourn.
motion by Joseph DeBerger to adjourn.
Second.
Second by Bill Random. Okay, call the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
See you later, Kevin.
Gary's not gonna waste any